Anytime I go to a range, indoor or outdoor, I always bring good eye protection and ear protection. There is a medical kit standing by in case any accidents or boo-boos, and all safety protocols are observed. Welcome back, my pupils. This is Gene coming to you with Reload with the Hot Pot. Hey, today we're at the indoor range, and we're going to be testing out this weapons light. I brought out my Smith & Wesson M&P 10mm. Now, it does fit kind of loose on the 10mm. I don't know why. It fit great on the staccato. I tried changing the internal piece in it, and then it wouldn't fit onto the gun itself. It was pick rail is too short, so I don't know if this is an issue with the M&P or an issue with the light. I looked up the Surefire lights, and it's got the same exact mounting system on it. It comes with the same extra insert, but it did not work. So we're really going to give this a go-round since this is hanging a little bit loose. Now, it is tight on there. I don't think it's going to come off, but we're going to try it out. Down here, we brought 130 rounds. We've got a 50 here, 50 here, and each magazine is loaded with 15 rounds. So we're going to turn this light on, and we're going to get to some pew-pewing, and you're going to see it. Also, during this range session, I'm going to be reviewing again this Gideon optic. Really, really nice little micro dot. I'd really love to receive one of the Omegas to try out and test. I really like them, and they do offer them in a green dot, which I am liking more and more. This one particular one is in red. So we'll go over that a little bit, but I'm going to test this out on the 10mm to see if it holds up and functions well. I load these 10mm. These have got 9 grains of power pistol, and I average 1270 plus on the chronograph with my feet per second. So these are some bangers. And the light is still on. That's 2 magazines. We're going to go for a couple more magazines, and we're just going to punch a hole through that piece of paper out there. Still on. She's getting a little scorned. Look at that. Getting a little burn out there. But what would you expect? 10mm. You know, getting it marked up, that's no big deal. That'll probably clean off, unless I'm wearing the finish off of it. And if I do, well, just consider that to be tactical. Gideon optic has turned itself down. Unless I did it bumping it. I could have bumped it. I think the finish on this thing is actually wearing off. I'm gonna take it back, clean it up when we get home, and go over this video a little bit on the bench top. I do love shooting this 10mm. Yep, I didn't see the primers deep enough on a few of these. So we got a couple more in this magazine. We're going to let run. There we go. All right, load up a couple more mags and we'll finish shooting off these. Now, I won't take you for the entire journey, but the light is still on. Amazing. Switch still works. It is still a little bit loose. Seems to have loosened up a little bit more. Still holding on there though. I will give it that. It's holding on. I think it's just the pick rail of the M&P that is like that, because the staccato did not experience that looseness. All right, we'll get some more loaded up, shoot them up, and when we're done, we're going to go back to the tabletop at the house and talk about it a little bit. Well, we're back here on the review bench, and this weapons light survived 130 rounds of high-powered 10mm. Still works. Switch still works. It is mounted loose on the Smith & Wesson, as I said in the range part of it. I think it's the pick rail on the Smith & Wesson. I don't think it's the light itself. But let's get this off of here. Lay it to the side. We did get some scoring on the top of that. See that there? So I brought out some cleaner, and we're going to try to clean that off. We're going to see if it took the finish off or not. Doo-doo. And it appears it did take the finish off, but those are some big blasts. Those are some big blasts. But now it just looks tactical. Let's clean that lens off. Get down those corners. Thoroughly impressed with this. This X300 weapon light is absolutely fabulous. Outside of it getting the scarring on there, but man, you know, running some high-powered 1270 FPS plus 10mm through it, it works great. Still comes on, no problems. No problems at all with the light. I didn't see any flickering out of it. I was pointing in the indoor range. I went to the indoor range today because it's getting kind of rainy here in OH10. It's about an hour for me to get to my outdoor range, and the indoor range is right down the road, and I'm a member, so I can shoot free all day long, every day. I would highly recommend this weapon light. I really would. I got it off of eBay. You can just type in weapon lights, and it'll come up in the list. You can find it very easily. I also seen one for the Streamlight TLR1HL that is a knockoff of that. So I'm going to try that one next, actually. Get that in. I'm going to give that one a go around. You know, for what I paid for this, it was doll hairs. I would buy it again. I really would. I'd buy this again. Man, I hope you like this, my pupils. You know, this is definitely a more bang for your buck here. So, with that being said, always remember to keep blowing that smoke.